at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball. Next. Caleb Smith will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, number 1.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in now, Ryan Valade. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Bounce to first. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Antonio Senzatella gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour, good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good, it's hard, it's a short, quick biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tim LeCastro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Senzatella has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 264 is average entering play, 21 homers, and 62 driven in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. The 0-2 delivery.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
On he pops it up. McMahon has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Softly on a line to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, this team really needs David Peralta to step up. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
At the plate, David Peralta. Ball one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up. Delayed onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Ian Desmond, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 17 home runs, and 47 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next, it'll be Elias Diaz trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First delivery to him. And that misses for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball swung on and missed.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Is this redemption for my soul? Into the box now, Adam Duvall. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Christian Walker. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Bottom of the second here with no score. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Now 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. In now for Colorado, Casey Golden. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Now here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
That's count 1-2.
And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is a called strike 3 on the corner. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. First pitch of the AB now. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Now I've got choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
And now here is Carson Kelly, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but going to be a fall. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Chase, he's there and records the first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And now the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well of 4th. I'd be looking.
Batting, the pitcher, Caleb.
Up next for Arizona, Caleb Smith. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like I need.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Vilade.
So next to bat will be Ryan Vilade. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there, 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
From the stretch, Ketel Marte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
McMahon is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, DeRosa.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Three and 0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Christian Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Up for Colorado.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron. Now here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Count is 1-2 now. To short. Ahmed has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit.
Elias
takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So now to the plate, Casey Golden. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher, Antonio.
Striding in for the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Middle of the night here in the desert. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Eduardo Escobar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson.
Next to hit is Carson Kelly. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Kelly leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Little chopper back to the mound. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Alex Young takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Alex.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off to 6th. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Vilade.
To the plate now, Ryan Vilade. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. From the stretch.
1-0.
None out. Runners at first and second. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. First and second here with nobody out. Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ian Desmond will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no play.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
The lead on third, Blackmon. At second, Cron on at first with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And another foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in will be Elias Diaz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Called strike 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Colorado's out in front, 3-0. Geraldo Perdomo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 82, Geraldo.
Now here's the first offering. Right side, but it's well foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. McMahon trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 0-2 once more. To first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next, it'll be Tim LaCastro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
None out, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And the pitch on 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Yency Almonte comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1.
Count is 1-2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. LoCastro, the runner at third. Marte stands at second. No outs. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, DeRosa. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Adam Duvall, fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Walker.
So stepping in is Christian Walker, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding in is Eduardo Escobar, a potential tying run for him at third base. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And that's over. 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in next, Carson Kelly. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Three balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Golden able to track it down for the third out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Buchter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stephen Vogt is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping up is Ryan McMahon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ryan McMahon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's the 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is in his tracks now. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Casey Golden.
Now to the plate, Casey Golden. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hopped up. Escobar is calling for it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 62, Yinsi Almonte.
Raimel Tapia gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
First offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off. The 0-2 pitch. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Michael Givens will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's gonna throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now into the box, Stephen Vogt. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Second baseman, DeRosa.
At the plate now, Tim LeCastro. Sacrifice attempt here. Gonna have to hurry. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 4.
One gone now in the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch of the AB on its way, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, David Peralta. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Pops this one up. Hampson ranging into the outfield, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still tied 3-3. Stefan Crichton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Stefan Crichton.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Garrett Hampson. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So here is Ryan Vilade. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He's running. Slow little grounder left side. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron, runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Sam Hilliard will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base, Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Three and 0 now. Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Now back, the catcher, Elias.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Elias Diaz as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Delayed at third, Hilliard over at second. Desmond on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here it is. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead this one 4-3. Scott Ober is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Josh Fuentes is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Josh Fuentes.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
First pitch of the AB now.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Now to bat, Eduardo Escobar. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
1-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yohan Lopez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Van Meter will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Into the box, Ryan McMahon, lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-7 line.
Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
And now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Casey Golden, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott Over.
Jonathan Daza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for Colorado, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
first pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home, and he lays off. Ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now in the box, Garrett Hampson. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado, and it remains a 4-3 game. Robert Stevenson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
And stepping in, Josh Van Meter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, impact.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
And now, Nick Ahmed. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From from the stretch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, fouled away. Ahmed, the runner at second with one away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Tim LaCastro, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Givens earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Robert Stevenson wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please